So here is Bob and Jim.
And today we're going to start our videos at the Sonoran Mountain Preserve. Matter of fact, which trail are we going to be doing today, Jim?
We're starting on Apache Wash. We will continue on Badger Brawl, get all the way up to Cliff Walk, to the 40th Street Bridge, return on Esplanade to Apache Wash, and right back here.
And I'm going to attach a PDF of the map of the area, and we'll highlight the trails that we're doing today. So hang on with us. Thanks.
Okay, we're on Badger Brawl Trail, maybe a mile and a half away from the start of things at the trailhead. And this little barren strip of dirt is what I call Ranch Road 1. It's an old Jeep route, it's an old cattle truck route through all the ranch land that was up this way. So if you want a shorter loop to experience Badger Brawl and also Esplanade, which we'll show you later on in this production, this is the easiest, quickest way to turn it into about a 3-mile loop. You start from Apache Wash Trailhead, you turn left on Ranch Road 1. It's not marked, it's not named, it's just a Jeep track. It'll take you up to Esplanade and turn left on Esplanade. It's got a post with an E, and work your way back to Apache Wash Trailhead. Okay, we're a little farther on Badger Brawl, and this is the cliff walk connection post. So if you want to go cliff walk and possibly get chased by a mountain lion, turn left at this intersection. It'll take you over to very steep drop off into the wash bed, just thus the name, cliff walk. Badger Brawl continues up this way. We'll get to the side stand saguaro, and that'll be our next little spot. All right, we are almost to the north end of Badger Brawl, but we're not going to go there because that's over to the Cave Creek landfill. Ugh, not a scenic site. So this monster is the side stand or kickstand saguaro. Good landmark, and not everybody gets out this way, so a neat thing to look for. The signpost over there tells you Badger Brawl goes straight, with fine print below it, cliff walk this direction. That's the direction we're going, west from here. And now we're a little farther on Badger Brawl, where the connection to Cliff Walk is. This is now Cliff Walk running north and south. We came across the connector from the side stand saguaro. And here's this strange object left by UFOs from back when they crashed into that little town in New Mexico. No, it's a flood warning gauge, tiny little solar powered rig. And off the edge of the cliff, there's a series of connectors to say, hey, you'd better do something, stack up the sandbags now because here comes the water. Now we're at the top of Cliff Walk Trail. This is the 40th Street Bridge on Carefree Highway. And the tough part is getting across the wash bed and up the hill and turning left onto Esplanade. So we'll see if I make that. So, as a ranger, I came out here to take care of this poor old saguaro. It was suffering from a virus called necromancia. Turns the saguaro black and oozy and ugly from the inside. And this guy was dropping 8-foot spears onto the trail. So I had to come out here and cut it down like a redwood in the California forest. Now we are on Esplanade, headed southbound from 40th Street. Do not fall into that hole. That is the biggest badger den out here. There's plenty of spider webs in front of it, so I don't think it's home anymore, but you do not want to mess with a badger. Just a little farther south than the oh-so-dangerous badger hole. And now we are at Mother Owl's nest area. You can see it in the saguaro over there that has the strange-looking deadfall branches around the saguaro's spears. So that nest is 4 or 5 feet across. She's not home now. We're not in the right season. But if you're riding out here, slow down, take a peek on the trail. Don't walk up to the saguaro and pester her. She'll be out here. Last season, just before the fledgling left the nest, Bob and I were here and watched her step out of the edge of the nest and fall like a lawn dart halfway down that saguaro, and then 5-foot wingspan, 3 flaps, never a sound, and she was gone hunting. It was great. So let's see now, about 8 months ago, Ranger Chris and I came out here to take care of this not quite so happy saguaro. It's dropping all its spears, it's running out of water, but it's struggling back and coming up with new growth. There was a spear that was right across the trail, right about here, ready to smack you. So we cut that off. Don't do this at home, folks. And we planted it over here. Follow me.
Go.
So this is the baby saguaro that came from that mama saguaro. This was right across the trail, trying to take your head off. And looking healthy enough, it would have kept going. So, sorry, had to clear that trail, cut it off, brought it over here, came out with the proper planting soil to get it started, and here it is. It's looking pretty good. Okay, this is a connection to Esplanade. Now there's no trail sticker if you're walking north on Ranch Road 1 from the shortcut path coming up from Badger Brawl. This is about halfway around a 3-mile loop from Apache Wash Trailhead, out Badger Brawl, then catch the ranch road that we told you about earlier and turn left right here. And once you get past the post you have to turn left on, you'll see in the E, and that's Esplanade. This will take you back down to Apache Wash Trail and left again on Apache Wash, and you'll go past the beginning of Badger Brawl and make your way over to the trailhead. About a 3-mile loop, good for hikers or bikers.